morning. Let's hit. All right, guys. Happy November 26th. And I'll tell you what, I love this time of year because we get to go to Grandma's house, and Grandma has a newly remodeled kitchen. It's going to be her first time hosting um, Thanksgiving dinner at her house in her new kitchen. You know, she's obviously hosted for years and years, but it's cool. When I go over there, I want to do yard work. I want to hang out. I want to, then sit in the new recliner that she bought, eat some food, take a nap, repeat that whole process. And so, whatever you guys are doing this week, hopefully you guys are spending time with the people that mean the most to you, that you're spending some time reflecting on all of the things that we are grateful for, because right now in this world, somebody has it way worse than us, right? We have the ability to stand, to be able to talk, to be with our loved ones. And some people out there are not as fortunate as you are. So take some time to be mindful this week, reflect, and call some people and let them know how thankful you truly are for them to be in your world and to be in their world. And so from us, we want to wish all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving week. If you guys need anything, you know where to find us, but we're really, really grateful for you guys and for you choosing to be partners with us in this beautiful, beautiful journey of real estate. Carina, we didn't have a teaching moment, right? Or we did?
A couple kind of boring things, but such is life. All right. So the Department of Justice popped up with just like a little bit of tea for us last minute as the NAR settlement is pretty much going into effect as of today. There's a case that's being heard. Nothing has changed, first off. Let me just tell you that. But I will drop a link for somebody that explains it even better than I, even though there, again, no changes, nothing as of yet. But the Department of Justice is not a fan of buyer representation agreements, which is interesting because in California, those are going to be a law in January. So we'll see. Business as usual. Keep up the buyer rep agreements. Keep talking with your buyers. Keep, doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if there's any updates, but I'll just basically drop the tea for you to review at your leisure. And then the other update is just the California Association of Realtors dropped the quick guide for new laws part 2. Nothing huge because we don't do a ton of property management on our side of things, but there's updates to the screening fees. There's updates to the move-in, move-out. Basically the photos are going to be required now, which most property managers do anyways, but they need to be taken at the time of renting as well as after a tenant moves. And then there's a qualified commercial tenant protections for small businesses. That's about commercial tenants being small businesses and having a set increase in rent. So I will drop the quick guide along with all that information about the DOJ in Slack.
I love it. I appreciate it. And remind you guys, remember, let's not stay off our course, that it's business as usual. The only inevitable in our business is change. Like change is always going to happen in this business. And so we thought that we were going to be the way we were for some time. Then obviously the settlement and then COVID and then interest rates. So you guys, there's always going to be change. And the ones that adapt and are able to adjust their marketing and adjust their verbiage, those are the ones that are going to always win. So really, really good stuff, you guys. I had a quick question for everybody on the call today. Since the new release of Sisu within our EXP family and our EXP now offering this as a benefit, can I get a show of hands of how many people have actually signed up for the free version, of Sisu? Please raise your hand or give me an emoji on the screen.
Elias, can you just repeat, because I've had people in my DMs about that it is a broker provided tool. Did they send the agents an email? Should they be checking their inbox? Like, how do they get access to that?
Yeah, so good question. So everybody, and this is going to be the thread moving forward. Each of you need to have Workplace on your phone. So when you are looking at updates, the rooms that you're a part of, referrals that are in your area, San Francisco Bay Area, looking for someone to partner with or referral, be on Workplace. And that's a notification that I would highly recommend that you get turned on. Now, I'm going to drop what I have for you guys right now. It's down below in the chat, and it's how to get early access to Sisu. All the information's there. You're going to fill out that type form, submit your information, and then from there, you'll get the correspondence from Sisu, and that is provided for you as a benefit of being at EXP. That is not a team fast resource. That is a benefit of being at EXP. So welcome. Also, the Canva Pro, that's going to be available soon. So more information to come on that. It's not ready as of today, but more information to come on that. So Molly, I dropped the link down below. Any questions on that? Here's the thing, you guys, as we go into 2025, we've said it and we'll echo this again. I want 2025 to be the year of tracking for you, being able to look at the conversations, your appointments set, your appointments met, and really look at the numbers in your business so you can find the gaps and the opportunities to improve so you can make more appointments in 2025 and essentially make more money because you're going on more showings. So really quick, you guys, I want to turn it over to you before I turn it over to Patrick. I know it's the holiday week. And I know you guys are going to be spending some time with the family, but does anybody have an event that is coming up, something that you want to talk about, something maybe that's coming up right after Thanksgiving that they want to drop here on the call today and talk about, promote, or bring awareness to? Anybody? Going once? Going twice? All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'll share my screen right now. I'll pull up a couple things. And as you guys can see, this was the Sisu thing. Just make sure to take that link. Once you're out of here, go to that and make sure that you submit your information. So let's go here. I'm going to pull up a couple quick things and then let's get right into this. So, oops, I am sorry. I am off because I am on the back page. So one second. All right. Patrick, are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, cool. So then I will present here and then I will turn the mic over to you. And I just want to say, I don't know why this is not working. Okay, there we are. I just want to say thank you, Patrick, because the fall photo shoot turned out really, really good. And like, I know that you guys saw the fall photo shoot and you're like, well, what is this like? The blinds, the shadow of the blinds. I thought it was a really creative way to make it feel very homey. And so, Patrick, you let me know when to bring up your slides, but we want to say thank you for everything that you do for us to helping us build our brands. And I thought those pictures turned out spot on as always.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah. Pleasure to lend my creativity to your guys' social media pages. So yeah, I'm good to go. What's going on, everyone? Patrick Nissim, Fast Studios. And I have a couple of shoots going on. First of which is headshots starting today. So if you have not booked your headshots yet, or your motion moment, which by the way, if you don't know, the motion moment is effectively a small video snippet that is now going into the new and updated buyer's presentation. So if you haven't gotten one of those, but you like your headshots, still come in, still get your little motion moment with me, and we'll have a blast. And we also have headshots tomorrow. So here's the link for the headshots. So make sure you're paying attention to the links, because sometimes I see you guys book for holiday shoots and you show up in a suit and I say, you look great for the holidays, but I think you're here for headshots. So the one I have in there right now is headshots today and tomorrow. If you'd like to be a part of it, there's your link. In addition, we have holiday shoots. Those holiday shoots are going to be next week. So that one is going to be more Christmassy themed. So if you would like to be a part of that, you'd like to bring your friends, your family, even invite your clients as a service to them from you. You don't even have, you can take all the credit, and that's one of the benefits of those holiday shoots. So feel free to sign up for those as well. There was an email sent with that link, but here is the holiday photos. Again, make sure you're paying attention to the link when you're booking so that you know what you're booking. This is for the holiday photos. And lastly, we can go into the video of the week if you don't mind.
Before we go there, I'm curious to see on the screen how many of you took the fall photos. Please raise your hand if you took the fall photos. I did personally. My question to everybody, or a few people, if you did take them, like, what are you doing with those photos? Like, it's one thing to have those photos, but what have you done in preparation for Thanksgiving or your fall messaging? Did they go out in your newsletter? Are you using it as a funny, blooper reel? Are you putting that out to individual messages? Is it going on cards? Like, what are you actually doing with the photos that you took with Patrick? And so, yeah, let's hear from you guys. So I saw Jacob, kind of tell me what your intention was, and I'd like to hear from Evangeline.
I just pulled up Jacob. I opened up Facebook to look at something, and he's literally the first person that showed up on my feed. Like now I know he's a realtor. It's like it's impactful.
So anything else, Jacob?
I mean, I was just planning on sending it out as like a Thanksgiving email right before Thanksgiving, either probably Wednesday night, Wednesday evening, probably send it out to everybody, all my leads, just for a quick Thanksgiving.
Perfect. Yeah, awesome. Evangeline, what are you doing with yours?
Yeah, I shared this yesterday. I have two different avenues I'm going to use it. One was I took the awkward JC Penney pictures and I'm marketing that as a funny reel. And I actually sent that into the marketing request and they brought that back as a reel. So that's awesome on the marketing team. And then I did have a more serious one that has the Happy Thanksgiving sign. I'm going to personally text that to my clients as well as prospects, along with a personal video.
Perfect. So really quick before you go off the mute, what was the awkward one for the people that weren't on coaching that didn't hear this?
Oh yeah. So for those of you that weren't on coaching, I'm not at my computer right now, so I can't share it, but I took the very awkward and uncomfortable JC Penney pictures, and the reel is going to be like, is the home buying process daunting, scary, or uncomfortable? I promise you nothing is as uncomfortable as these pictures. I can help you through this process. Hit me up.
I love it.
Just some hee hee ha ha for people.
No, it's super cute. It's super fun. It's relatable. So I love that. George Martinez, would love to hear from you. What are you doing with your photos? Where are they going? Newsletter, campaigns, emails, one-to-ones. What are they doing? What are you doing with them?
Hey, I'm driving, so I'm gonna just
It's okay.
leave my audio on. Yeah, so I'm actually in the process of putting them either in a reel. So I'm actually testing that out today. I'm either gonna put them in a reel or I'm actually gonna do it in a carousel post. And then actually just use ChatGPT to write something nice about like what I've learned this year and what I'm thankful for. But I'm also going to be sending them out in my email newsletter as well. And I also think they're pretty great to send as a text message to clients. And honestly, ChatGPT has been a game changer in my business. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to come up with a text that's going to be engaging for the clients as well. Because I've actually been having my VA reach out to people. And she's going to be using this photo too as a way to ask people for reviews.
Wow. I absolutely love this. You guys take these opportunities. Now, I know you want to send it to your mom because your mom thinks you're so cute or you're so handsome. Then it's great to send mom your photos from fall. Like, look at me, mom. That's cool. And that's good and well. But Patrick does these opportunities and we provide it to you as a company. So throughout the year, you have all these different emotions that you could send out to people and all these different photos that build this catalog. And then you also have tons and tons of B-roll. And so absolutely love what I'm hearing, you guys. Capitalize on this time of year to be human and send out the messaging, and no better way to do it than to have these cool professional photos. Patrick, anything else from you before we go to the video of the week?
Just loved everything I heard. I mean, yeah, maximize these opportunities. I think one of the things that I see happen a lot is sometimes, to be frank, sometimes these resources are taken for granted. Doesn't sweat me. I'm here to shoot. Whoever wants to show up, I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready to have fun. But this is stuff that people pay to get all the time, whether it's the editors, whether it's the photos. It's just an amazing suite of resources that Kenny affords you guys to be able to take advantage of. So don't be shy. Don't hesitate. Just do it. I can't stress enough. And just the versatility that's been on display in this conversation, as far as what you can do, even with just a set of photos, speaks volumes as far as how far you can take those resources. So that's what I got to say about that.
Love it. Awesome, man. Well, let's go ahead and queue up this next video. Before I go there, let me stop. I'm going to set up and make sure that I'm optimized for sound. So kind of queue up this video, and that way everyone knows what to expect. I'm going to stereo mic.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, man. So tell us a little bit about the video before I get into it.
Yeah. So this video is, here's an example of some more humor that you can bring into the mix. I like to always showcase sort of different types of content on here. Sometimes it's the talking head. Sometimes it's videos that are more personal. This one is just clearly Randy either saw something on Instagram that resonated with him, or he just had this genius idea by himself. But it's short, it's sweet, it's simple, but it's funny. And you know, it's yet another example of the little things that our editors can add, whether it's sound effects, the little titles, you name it, that all you need to do is send them that video, it comes back, and it's a great time.
Beautiful.
So yeah, let's check it out.
All right, without further ado. Patrick, do we have sound?
We have sound, but I'm seeing, is anyone else seeing this like black bar on the top? There's like a thin black bar that's covering some of the text.
I don't see it on my
Yeah,
end.
I see it on mine.
I see it.
Maybe unshare and then share again. Maybe that'll.
Stop sharing.
Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that was weird. It was kind of down, dancing around a little bit.
All right. What about now?
Let's find out. Now it's covering Randy. I don't know what's going on there.
How about now?
Yeah, it's good, better.
All right,
Try
let's
that.
just run it. Let's just run it.
Yep.
All right.
It's short, it's sweet, it's simple, it's playful, it's fun. And all, you know, he sent it to the editors. They just had to add the sound effects in the right place to stick the landing on it, a little bit of the text on there. But don't be afraid to have fun with this stuff, man. There's so many different ways. That's one of the reasons why I really like this sort of Monday, this sort of video of the week session that we all do here, is so that you guys can see sort of the wide gamut of ways that you can not only utilize our editors, but utilize video to just invite your audience into your world, whether it be for humor, knowledge, your personal life, etc. It is your most powerful vehicle of getting leads that you don't have to share commissions on with Zillow, with Redfin, with OJO. So make sure you're taking advantage of these opportunities. I'll put the link for booking our editors in the chat. And then I have one last thing before I sign off, which would be on the next slide.
Got it.
All right. So I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a little holiday called Thanksgiving. And right after Thanksgiving, what is it? The other biggest holiday, Black Friday. So there are opportunities for you to level up your video game if you want to start hopping on Amazon and treating yourself with a business expense. That's right. Whether that is a mobile tripod, whether that is a gimbal, or the most underrated tool in the mobile producing arsenal, the wireless mic. I highly suggest that you guys start taking advantage of some of these Black Friday deals. It may not be 80% off, but might be $10, $5, $15 here and there. And some of these products aren't even too expensive to begin with. So that goes a long way. So I would highly encourage you to explore some of these options. They can be business write-offs as far as I'm concerned, because you're utilizing the editors and these other tools for your business to get leads. So wireless mics, highly recommend. Gimbal, recommend. Tripod, recommend. All this stuff that I put on here, stuff that can be very valuable for your video producing needs. And yeah, that's my show. That's all I got for you.
Beautiful, bro. Appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Jane, and to the family, my man. Appreciate
Thank
everything that you
Appreciate
do.
you as well.
Let's get into new escrows, you guys. Otis got into contract in Oakland for $199 with Ina. Anna Pacheco got into contract in Stockton for $350. Let's see who we have on today. Let's see Otis. Let's see Ina. All right, cool. And then Anna, she is busy. So they're not on, so we're going to continue cruising forward. So next up, Chris and Sophia got into contract not once, not twice, but 3 times up in Sacramento, 380, 430, and 430. Chris, Sophia, would love for you guys to represent on this slide. Tell us about, you guys have been busy, and what a great testimonial for the week. 3 deals in the week. Let's go. Who wants to tell the stories of these? Let's go. Rapid fire.
Okay, rapid fire. Okay, so the first one, that's our seller. We actually got in contract on that home before we even listed his property. So it was kind of like, it was cool because my dad knew the agent already. We go see the house, he loves it. And then my dad ended up knowing the seller also. So it was kind of a perfect situation. The other one, shout out to Christina Pineda. We were helping her sellers find a replacement property here in Sac. We actually showed them like 30 properties
Oh,
over,
like 50 plus.
like a lot of properties. Yeah, maybe even closer to 50 over the course of like maybe like 1 month. So luckily their house went pending. We got that house in contract also. They love that house and it's perfect for them. The next one was a lender referral. It's actually a young guy. He's only 24 years old, buying a condo, his first home. He got a bank statement loan and it really inspired me. I'm like, dang, shoot, good for him. But it's a really beautiful condo. And yeah, do you have anything to add?
Just work until it works, like D. Bledsoe says.
That's right. That's right. Well, great job, you guys. 3 escrows in a week. Congratulations on a huge accomplishment. Vernon, I'm going to turn it back over to you over in your she shed. Tell us about this deal. It's a flex deal. Let's hear from you.
Let's go, Chris and Sophia. Shoot, got me super pumped over here. I want to talk about my little one funky escrow for the week, but flex lead. Got him about 3 weeks ago, Eddie Bertel and his family, and ran the conversion play from appointment set all the way through hitting the touch points. It was pretty fluid. Showed him about 10, 15 properties over about 3 weekends, ended up selling on a property that I have a relationship with the listing agent, so was able to negotiate. It was listed at 429. We got it at 420. Good, strong terms, closed in 21 days. Man, I'm happy for my buyers. It's going to be an excellent Christmas for them. It's their first time home buyer. So super stoked, man.
Beautiful. And congratulations to you. Congratulations to Lisette. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Dan and to Vernon for all of your efforts in the lead department, making sure that we're, ramping up our coaching, what you guys have done with the conversion clinics and how we're helping agents find more opportunities in their databases and will essentially help them make more money. Appreciate you guys, everything that you're doing in the leads department. Job well done. Let's continue cruising on to the next category. Next up, we have Brittany got in contract in Modesto for 425. Jay got in a contract in San Mateo for 435. And Andrea Lamadora, aka Mama San, got in a contract in Martinez. Best year ever. Yes, I said it, and I said it again, and I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face. Let's hear from you. I want to hear from you. You have tremendous momentum right now. Talk to us about this particular deal and what was the strategy.
This particular deal was from one of my lenders. We have been working with this client for about 5 or 6 months. He has been kind of dragging his feet, and now we know that he needs to kind of move out of his house by end of December. Long story short, kind of like just got him on a bunch of houses over the weekend. We looked at 5 properties, wrote on one, and got accepted, and we're doing a 15-day close, so he'll be in there before Christmas.
Yes, I love this. I love this. And you guys, she's doing things that she's always wanted to do for her family, and it's fueling the things that she's doing from her production standpoint. She's really aligned with her purpose right now, her cause, her crusade, her mission, and it's really showing in the numbers. So great job to you. Congratulations once again. Love seeing this. All right, guys, going on. Dominique Chaplin got into her very first contract. That's for 575 in Oakland. I don't think that Dominique is on right now, but huge congratulations. Oh, she is. Dominique, you are here. Let's take yourself off of mute. I'm going to go over to you, and I want you to share with the group your win. Talk to us about this deal. Dominique, let's go to you.
Hello, how are you? I'm very new and I'm very excited. I have been an agent for almost a year, but I was kind of doing solo. I am doing full-time in a hotel as a sales manager. So I'm very happy that within a month of being with the team, I am already in contract. Kevin Bowie is my mentor, and for those that know him, he's super cool. He's been, on top of everything with me, and I am very happy, that things went really easy. It went super fast. I didn't know it was going to be like this because I always hear so many stories, and I never knew, what I could do based on I have a full-time job as well. But I went to an open house for Kevin, actually, his listing, and the clients were really excited. They didn't have an agent, and Kevin kind of like pushed me to be a little bit more aggressive on to talking to them into a buyer's presentation, and we did that. He was there with me, and they were like, "We're looking at other agents as well." He was, he kind of like guided them through the fact that we all work from we'll work from ourselves, and we need to have people that are loyal to us as well. So this couple it's their first home, and they have a young teenager, so they were also kind of nervous. I will say I'm Mexican, so the mom is Mexican, and I think that kind of helped as well to build some, rapport as well. And she was really excited to work with me, and she knew it was my first deal, so she was excited to be part of that as well. And Patrick, I'm gonna try to invite them to go to the holiday shoots, so hopefully you'll get to meet them as well. They're super sweet, and I'm hoping by before Christmas everything is done, and everything has gone really fast. And from the lender to the transaction team, everybody has been wonderful, so I really, really appreciate everybody's help.
No, I love this. And you know what? The fact that you've been licensed for a year, you were solo at EXP, decided to join our team, wanted more community. And I'm just really glad that it's working out for you. You have tons of leverage here, tons of support, and super, super glad that it worked out for you so quickly. So congratulations, job well done. Going over to Leah and Dominique, please don't go too far. I'm going to come back to you in a couple minutes. Leah and Pamela got into contract for 615. Great job, ladies. Congratulations. Continuing on, Julie got into contract in Fremont, and Poon and Julie got into contract in Hayward for 935 on a flex deal. So Kenny and I were just talking a little bit earlier. It is a swift race to number one of the company right now. And so it is a very, very close race between Eric, between Poon, and between Jen. And so Poon, it's been amazing to see how much growth you've had in a very short amount of time. So Poon, talk to us about this flex deal. Let's hear it.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Flex deal.
Wait, what time zone are you in? No, it's
Huh?
dark. Are you?
Oh, I'm in my garage.
Oh,
Yeah, but so these people came into Flex. Dang, I forgot what time when they even came in, but we made an offer for a property that's been sitting in Hayward for a while, and the sellers wasn't budging, so they didn't want to pay our commission, and then our buyers was like, all right, we're on to the next then, and they're still sitting. So we went on to this newer builds in Hayward 2017, and I was able to it was a multiple offer situation, but I was able to speak to the listing agent, develop a relationship there. Guys, it's super, super important to get to know the other side, build the relationship. And that's how I was able to get some little back end information to help my clients win. So please, please reach out before you submit any offers and just be their friend. Like at the end of the day, we're all trying to work together and, make this happen. So it's more friends than enemies in this game, and just go make the friends, and you never know what the next person could do for you.
That's right. That's right. Well, man, congratulations. Good night to you. Hopefully you have a good rest this evening, and appreciate you being on here, my man. Congratulations on an amazing, amazing year and another client served. All right, guys, we'll continue cruising on. The Twins got in contract up in Daly City for 985. Not only are they selling a ton of real estate, they also invested some of their money that they've been making over the course of the last couple of years, and they bought themselves a laundromat and dry cleaning service. And so they are leveraging, they are diversifying, and they're creating more opportunities for their family. And so congratulations, Twins. Love to see this. Job well done. Kelly, I see you there, and I'm going to make sure I can get you before you. Let me see. I think you were driving a second ago. So Kelly, I want you to be safe. I know that you're driving, but Pacifica 1.2, tell me how this deal came together. How did you get this lead in Pacifica? Tell us about this. I want to hear from you.
This is Sierra and I's open house lead only one guy came in, and it was this guy, our client. And he was very difficult, but we nurtured him since like February. I was very new, and he was like one of the first. It was kind of like one of the first clients I had met. And yeah, we just nurtured him really hard, and we got our offer accepted. So.
Man, congratulations. Congratulations. You guys, we're all going to deal with those people that are kind of jerkish. They are difficult, they're tough, but I promise you, if you just show up, you provide tremendous levels of value, you meet them where they are and answer their questions, you're short, sweet, direct, and to the point, I promise you they're going to appreciate it and look at the you know, how that came to fruition. So congrats to you, Kelly. Congrats to Sierra. Job well done. We're going to continue cruising on. Sierra, again, got on contract in San Ramon for 1.5. So we're looking at almost $3 million of pending volume in 1 week. Great job, Sierra. Shelly, I love that you guys are partnering on this deal. Are either of you on the call today? I think I saw Shelly's name. No, and I didn't see Sierra's. Well, congratulations to you guys on an amazing, amazing deal as well. Let's continue going on. George got in contract on his listing for 525, and then Kevin and Mauricio got in contract in Oakland for 575 on their listing. George, want to talk to us about this Vallejo deal? What was that market like? What were you experiencing? How many offers were in? Tell us a little bit about this deal.
Yeah, so I think this one definitely came down to pricing and how we really presented the property. I think one of the things when we so we actually got this listing signed last year, and we presented him with Curbio and a few other services that could do all the renovations up front for him and then take it from the closing from his proceeds. However, his mom was in his ear and suggested they just do the work themselves. So last year we got them an offer as is, don't touch it. Well, this was actually a great lesson.
Oh, George, we lost you. All right, we'll come back to George because he is frozen currently. But George, when you come back on, just let us know. We'll have you finish up.
When we brought it back to market, is that better if I turn my video off?
Yeah, let's try it one more time.
Okay. Yeah, so I got the listing signed last year. We got him offers off market last year as is, don't even renovate it. Well, he had his family in his ear telling him that we could do it ourselves. We'll get you more money. Well, it took them over a year because they ended up buying another house, and it was like a lot of work for them to come back between their job and then having a kid, and then they were carrying 2 mortgages. So if anything, he realized pulling up the toilets and doing the work yourself, you run into a lot more problems. So this time when we came to market, we pushed for staging. We actually covered the marketing. He covered the staging. We showed him the value from one of our previous listings, like, hey, this is what our sellers ran into when they went with all of their own furniture or left it completely bare. And this is what it looked like once we took it off the market, added staging, redid all the photos. So we kind of used past client experiences, and then he took that and ended up moving forward with staging, which was only like $3,000. It made a huge difference. And so when we did the marketing, what we did is before coming to market, we ended up looking at what was coming soon, and we saw a few properties in the area coming soon that were pretty similar. So what we did as a pricing strategy is we knew he wanted at least 525. So we priced it a little bit lower than anything else that was coming to market, which then drew in over 60 plus groups in the first weekend of open houses. And we ended up getting about 6 offers. And while we were in the middle of negotiations, we had agents, like 5 more agents wanting to submit offers. So I think the market in Vallejo is pretty hot right now. There's a ton of buyers, and I think it's really about how you present it. So the staging, the photos, and the price really came in handy because everybody that came in literally was like, I just saw this on Zillow 3 hours ago. I called my agent. It's great. I wasn't even looking. And actually the buyer that got it was somebody that saw it on Redfin 3 hours before, wasn't even pre-approved yet. And I think this is where it came in handy. The buyer's agents are with EXP, And I think it was great because we ended up building a relationship with the agents as well, which made it a lot more enjoyable to want to move forward with their offer. And then honestly too, putting out 20 open house signs really helps, because if people didn't see it online, they saw it at the open house signs.
That's
Yeah, so it was open house signs and just how we presented it.
Oh man, great story, George. I absolutely love this. Amazing traction. 20 open house signs. You guys know that takes a minute. You guys know that takes also some strategy. And so job well done. Congrats to you. Congrats to your seller. Love the testimonial. Sonny got into contract on his listing for $775. Great job, Sonny. Dan and Brittany got into contract for 1.6 in Fremont. Dan, I would love to hear this. Tell us about this story, my man. Tell us how you guys ended up partnering up, and tell us about that Fremont market.
Yeah, man, this is such another good example of why I love online leads. This is the 6th deal off of a Zillow referral that came through the day after Christmas 2019. We got them in contract in Sacramento. We sold their home in Lathrop or somewhere down south. We got the buyer for that. This client was a sign call on that listing. I helped him buy a house, helped him sell a piece of land, and then now 4 or 5 years later, he had a death in the family that owned a property in Fremont, called me. I hit up Brittany and we partnered on this and we're able to sell it off market. Actually got multiple offers off market too. So they were very happy because we were able to kind of skip the whole marketing phase of it. And they just kind of want to get the whole thing done with. It's been kind of not an easy process for them. So it's just been, again, a really, really, really good reminder where, yeah, you get the online leads that have the referral fee up front, but if you work them right, there's just so much depth of opportunity in them. So yeah, happy. Brittany's been a fantastic partner, by the way. If anyone gets deals down in that area, Brittany's been just an absolute gem to work with, and I've learned a ton.
Wow, what an incredible story. And when you think about the lifetime of this lead and you know what you've been able to net from your relationship from this lead, man. So great job. Shout out to you. Shout out to Brittany. Love the price point. Appreciate you guys sharing. You guys, last week, despite it being, you know, on the eve of a holiday week, you guys still were able to perform at a high level. 20 new escrows and a little shy of 14 million. And when you look at where we are for the year, you guys can see on that top line there, closed escrows, 519 million and 700 sides. You guys, that is an incredible year, because when you think about it, we were supposed to do less this year because the market took its shift because of the settlement, but you guys are still smoking the market despite what happened with the settlement. And it really wasn't even a hiccup for us in our business. So job well done, you guys. Let's continue to finish strong. And as we close out and get to the tail end of the meeting, I wanted to pause for a second. And Dominique, I wanted to go back over to you. This is your first pending transaction with us. You have been here for a very, very short time. We felt that it would be best for you to be the fast story of the week. We wanted to give you the spotlight for a moment and say congratulations on all of your early success with us. So Dominique, back over to you. Did you want to say anything to the team? Congratulations on being the fast story of the week. Dominique going once. There she is.
Thank you. Sorry. I apologize. I cannot be on the the screen right now, but I do again appreciate all the help. I'm very shy when it comes to being on the spotlight, so I imagine that I think we talked about it last time. So I'll hope you'll see more of me in a lot of social media, which is my goal for this year. And again, I am looking forward to more of these deals. And, my goal for this year was one house, just because I wasn't sure what my capabilities were. And as soon as I joined the team, now I have more goals for next year. So hopefully with your help and support, then I will get there. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you. It's an honor to have you on the team and be business partners with you. I'm going to turn the mic over really quick to Vernon, our conversion coach. Vernon, did you have a quick update?
I do, really quick, Coach. I just want to announce for any agent that's interested in joining the online leads program, Dan and I are hosting an agent audition. for Flex and other opportunities on December 11th. You'll see more material, more announcements going out, but we're starting to put that out now that we've locked in the dates. December 11th. You're interested in becoming agent within our leads department, going to go through an audition. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cool to be via Zoom. Mark your calendar for December 11th. More to come. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you, my man. Very good. Once again, congratulations, Dominique, and we're going to continue looking ahead at some important dates. I'm seeing that black bar that you guys were referring to, but we'll make sure to fix that. So you guys, we have Jingle Mingle coming up, Jingle and Mingle. This is us spending some time with each of you at your respective local offices. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to have some light bites, and we're going to have some drinks and happy hour and just spend some time connecting with you closer to your office. And so here's the dates. Molly, how can each person RSVP for their respective location?
Just drop an emoji in your office channel, like a quick heads up.
All right, perfect. So you guys, we're going to Punch Bowl Social as recommended from you guys. We're doing Manca's Grill in Fairfield. Stockton, we're going to be doing a cool place in Lincoln Center called La Mesa. Oakland, we're actually going over to the Bolero in Alameda. And then Brentwood, we're going to this cool swanky place called La Conda Capri. So we're looking forward to coming to a location closest to you, having some fun, spreading the joy, and just connecting with you guys and spending some time. So we appreciate you. And we look forward to seeing you guys the first week of December. More information in your in your office Slack channels. All right, guys, we have a lunch coming up on December 3rd, 1 to 2 p.m. This is Revive. Revive is an amazing opportunity for your clients to get work done on their property if they're thinking about putting on the market. They have tons of different options, from like a concierge service, repairs ahead of time. The money is then recouped at the close of escrow. So many different options for your consumers that might need to do some work on the property before going live. This is an amazing relationship. We've had nothing but great outcomes from them. So they're going to come out and do a presentation, talk to you about the road ahead in 2025, because they're really excited about this partnership. So make sure that you guys are there. Use that QR code to RSVP. I'll keep it up for a second, and let's make sure that we come out, show some love, and come out ready to learn and listen, because this is a huge benefit for our listening agents on the call. And you guys have seen this. The next day after that, we have our FUB training. Make sure that you guys understand this. We're going to be doing more and more FUB training, Real Scout training, bringing our partners in to train you guys on their functionality, best practices, tools, templates, all these things, to make sure that these technologies are working for you and that you understand it at a high level to drive the results in your business. And then last but not least, you guys, Focus and Fire and Holiday Heat. Man, we had a meeting earlier. We were throwing out some ideas, senior leadership, and some cool things that we want to do for the events. But nonetheless, grab your tickets. We have an all-star lineup. As you guys can see, we've added a new speaker. His name is Norman Kinsley. He is the owner and co-founder of Liftoff Agent. He's going to show you guys how to maximize your website to get more leads in 2025. We have a fitness coach. We have Raquel. We have Chelsea Peets. We have Min. We have Kenny and I doing a fireside chat. Also, we have one of our very own as our co-moderator. That is going to be Blessing. She's going to be leading some of the introductions and also leading the conversation and the fireside chat with Kenny and I, and also playing a huge role in the event. So Blessing, super, super excited. If you don't have your tickets, grab them now. You have single tickets or you have dual tickets for both of the events. It is completely up to you. This is not a team event. This is an industry event. So grab your tickets, help us spread the word. We want to pack the house and have some fun with you guys, learn with you guys, and make these both two events that are going to be remembered for quite some time. So before we head out, you guys, I had a thought, because this keeps coming up. We talk about this a little bit on coaching, but I wanted to ask, if Kenny and I hosted a workshop first week of January or second week of January, we'll work it out, on ChatGPT prompts masterclass, a ChatGPT prompts masterclass. Is that something that you guys would attend? Just give me a hand up, give me some emojis, give me some, take yourself off of mute. I don't care. But we okay, cool. I see Princess's hands going back and forth. We know that there's a need for it. And some of you are using it loosely, but some of you are really using it at a high degree. So what we'll do is we'll put this training on the calendar. We'll pick an office, probably something central. I don't know exactly where. We'll probably end up doing it at Oakland, but if we can do it at Hayward or Brentwood. But we want to make sure that this is something that we're all using and optimizing our business and leveraging ChatGPT in 2025, because I promise you, it will be a game changer if used effectively. So before we head out, does anybody have anything that they want to say with Thanksgiving coming up? Does anybody have any messages before we part? Going once, going twice.
Gobble, gobble.
Say again?
Gobble, gobble.
Oh, gobble, gobble, gobble. I thought you said mahalo. I was going to say mahalo. Gobble, gobble. All right, awesome. Carina, Molly, anything on your end?
Nope, I just dropped it in the chat.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Kenny, any warm, inspirational words of thankfulness before we head out?
I'm thankful for all the inventory we have. Let's go get some of it.
He said, make your calls.
That's
not-
right, guys.
That's cold calls. Yeah.
That's right. Listen, you guys, if you went into your database right now thinking about calls, and if you did a search on recent activity, you'll find that consumer activity right now is up. I was just doing this in our own database. I did this with one of my coaching clients on the East Coast. You guys, buyer activity is up. People are looking. They're in the shop. They're looking around. It's your responsibility to say, hey, Tom, I noticed that you were just looking at 123 Main Street 9 times. I'm setting up my tours for today and tomorrow. What time do you want to go see this property? Respond to consumer behavior, because consumer behavior is high right now. And if they're actually looking online at houses multiple times, they either A, don't have a life, or B, they're super serious about purchasing a home before the new year. So figure it out, contact your database, look who's active online, make sure you're sending out all of your Thanksgiving messages, your one-to-one videos. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Andrea, I just want to send you a message and tell you how thankful I am for you and helping me build my business. If there's anything that I can do for you and your family, let me know. I just want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving and have an amazing, amazing year. Like, send some videos out. Be human. Send your fall and Thanksgiving photos out to your people in your database, your active leads, your past clients. Capitalize on this opportunity to connect, be human, and engage with your consumers. You either are going to miss this opportunity or you're going to take advantage of this time of year. Choice is yours. You guys have an amazing day. From my family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. Wishing you guys all the best. And if you need anything, let me know. And hold on, before we go, come to coaching this morning or tomorrow, because in coaching, we're going to help you get prepared for that dinner table conversation with your aunts and uncles that think that they understand the market and interest rates and why it's a bad time to buy. If you could win that conversation at Thanksgiving with your aunties and uncles, then you're going to win it with your consumers. So tap in tomorrow for Keep It Moving group coaching. If you need anything, you know where to find us. Peace.
Peace.